Okay, now what we want to do is we want to label each one of these sections. We need to go to the type tool, and then when we go to the type tool, we want to go down to this 1-inch line, try to get it where it intersects, and you're going to click on that. Make sure I'm on the type tool here. See where it says intersect, and you want to make sure that you have a black color selected. So make sure that too. And we're going to go intersect. This may pop up. I don't know if it pops up on you or not, but it did pop up on me. And then on the first one, I want 18 point. So look down here. And you're going to type in personal logo pre-planning board. Pre-planning board. So this is going to be our pre-planning board where we do a lot of our experimenting. And then we want to click here again to where it says intersect. On this one, we're going to go black, B and W. I'll put my caps on, B and W fonts. So in this section right in here, we're going to do just some font experimenting, all in black and white. Then we're going to go over to here, and we are going to put B and, it jumped here on me. Make sure you stay on that tool. B and W. We're going to go shapes and Pathfinder. In this section, you're going to experiment using different shapes and using the Pathfinder tool. And then again, we're going to go over here, intersect. And on this line, we're going to put color and gradient. And then on the last one, I'm going to come down here and I'm going to put details. Alright, after you get all those put in here, the next thing we need to do is put some lines, black lines in here to divide out these sections. So I click on my line tool again. You may not see it if you saw the rectangle, or it just depends on, remember, if you're on Essentials or a Classic Essentials. We want the line segment tool, and again we want to make sure that we have a black stroke. We don't need a fill right now, so we're not going to put a fill in there. And what you're going to do is we're going to put everywhere that there's guidelines, we're going to put black lines. So we want to go to intersect, and remember you click and drag, and we want to go to the other intersect. And remember to keep that straight. You can hold down on shift, and then come down here and click and drag back up, and then click and drag, click and drag. And then you're going to do that for each of your divider lines too, but the divider lines are going to stay inside your guidelines. Do that for each one. Again, you can hold down that shift button to keep things straight. And then what we're going to do is we're going to turn off those guidelines so you can't see it, but up in the upper part, you're going to go to View. And when you go to View, you scroll down, go to Guidelines, and you can hide the guidelines. Right? And then you should be able to see all those lines. And you should have something that looks similar to this. I don't know why mine is a little bit bold there, but that's okay. So the next thing you need to do is watch the rest of the videos. Please, 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 it's really important that you listen and follow the directions, because that's part of your grade, is following along and make sure you do it correctly. Like I said, you're going to end up having a lot of different designs, something similar to this, but you're also going to have a lot of work out here in your planning space, and you're outside of your artboard. All right, so make sure that you keep all that stuff. Don't delete it, because when you upload this whole Illustrator assignment, it will show all these. All right, so make sure that you keep it. Don't delete anything over here. So what you're going to do is you're going to move on to video number 3. Keep going in order. Keep doing each part. Follow the directions on the worksheet. And if you have questions, ask me or ask somebody else in the class.